because they were kind of songs, they were too fragile for the kind of performance, for the kind of music we were performing as a group. And the group didn't, as it developed, the other musicians didn't like songs. They weren't interested in that side of things. And so I developed them in a kind of closet way. In my closet, I developed these songs. But I worked them into material that, for the group, I did Hugh's songs on second LP, and my own on the third. But by the time it came to the third one, they really didn't want to play them. They just weren't interested in them. So I had to, in the end, play them myself, and it was quite good for me in the studio, having to do all the keyboards and everything myself. Even a little bass bit I did myself. But because it was in the name of the group, I incorporated a solo section in which the others came in and played a solo with the bass part, and then they went out again. There I was, being the keyboard player and the singer and the drummer, and I started to realize the problems the others must have with me as a drummer, the way I was playing, and I had to discipline the drummer, which was me, in order for the singer and the keyboard player, which was also me, you know, to play what they wanted to play. And I began to see what it's like being a group, just in one person. And I started to have temperamental arguments with myself. You know, the singer would have arguments with the organist, and the organist would hate the bloody drummer. I just reproduced the trauma of family life in a group, even when I was doing it on my own. It's just interesting for me to remember that it was actually a long time before I was unable to play the drum kit that I was starting to develop a kind of music that didn't need the kind of drummer I was anyway. I've never tried to be deliberately different. I mean, there are kind of ideologies in music which say, you know, you must be the same or you must be different or anything. And I've only ever just tried to get the noise in my head correctly transferred to a tape. But it just so happened that when it came to songs, as I say, I didn't have the way I hear songs isn't based on songs that I've heard already.